Now, do you guys remember, it's been a few months back, where we got a shipment of 1938 and 39 parts, a little shipping container full of stuff. Lots and lots of parts, lots of new old stock parts. We also got lots of tools, and we got some test equipment too. And I've taken the time to clean some of it up, restore it. Everything now is in working order, so we can use it when we're working on the old cars. So what we have here, we've gotten 2 voltage regulator testing devices, and this one here also acts as a multimeter, and we have an ignition coil tester. Both these 2 units are both United Motor Services unit, which provided the test equipment for the Cadillac dealerships. So these are 2 tools that you would have seen in a Cadillac shop back in the 30s and 40s. The first time I see this in the service manuals in about 1934 or so, and then this shows up a little bit later, about 38 or 39, I believe. And so these are really kind of cool old pieces of equipment. This one here, the case was in very bad shape, so I had to refinish it. And you'll see in the original video how dingy and dirty it was, but it was bright red like this on the inside and under the nameplate. So tried to get as close as I could. Not perfect, but close enough for equipment that we're going to use. We'll start with this one. And this has volts, amps, and ohms. And it also has resistors that are used to do voltage regulator checks. You can look in your service manuals and for when you had a car with a mechanical voltage regulator. It'll explain how the resistors are used. But we're just here to show you the units today. This was made by a Harvey Hansen company, and it's seen a little bit of use, but it cleaned up nice. It'll be a useful tool around the shop. This one here is a dedicated voltage regulator tester. Measures volts and amps. This has you can put the resistor in and out, and it has you can vary the resistance. So if you have a 1930s service manual, you can take a look and see exactly how this unit is used. Then finally we have the coil tester, which is kind of an interesting device. For the meter to read, it compares. It's actually a comparator. There's a coil, regular automotive ignition coil from like about a 1936, 36 Cadillac inside, and set of contact points from about the same year. This is spun by an electric motor, which takes a little kick to get it going. I cleaned and lubricated it, but it seems it needs a little kick. It's got a voltage source here that has a timer, switch with a timer, switches current to a coil, so you can run some DC current into the coil and cause it to get warm. So you can simulate the problems that you have with ignitions where a car will run fine cold, but when it gets hot, you have ignition trouble. Then the middle position is a continuity. Then finally is the section that compares the coil that you have to the coil that's inside. So we'll give you a quick demonstration on this one. Since we don't have a car with a mechanical voltage regulator that needs service right now, can't really show you these. We'll give you a quick demonstration of this unit. So then we get it hooked up and we'll show you how it works. So the way this unit works is it would be normally connected to a 6-volt car battery. We've got it hooked up to this power supply, just so I didn't have to pull the battery out of my car and bring it in here. We have a coil to test, and this is a modern coil. This is a 1970s coil for electronic ignition. Spare I keep in the trunk of one of my other cars. So we're just going to show you the basic function. The first here is continuity, and we're going to check that we have the primary has continuity, and we get our indicator light to come on. And then we have to get a screwdriver here to reach down and check continuity to the secondary, and it's also good. Gotta love that old neon glow lamp in there. They don't use things like that anymore. It has a nice warm look to it, doesn't it? not harsh and industrial like the LEDs are today. So now we move to the coil test position. Hook up here, and we'll start the motor. Now you're going to have that annoying hum in the background. That's the contact points. It's the sound your distributor makes that you don't hear because the engine's making more noise. And I put a tachometer on this, and it's running about 4,500 RPM would be if it was in a car. So we watch this meter, we turn this to set, we adjust this knob to put the pointer on set, we immediately take a reading, and we immediately verify that we're still close to set, like that. So we'll shut that off so you don't have to hear it. So this coil tests good. So it's kind of a neat unit. I'm looking forward to having a bad coil to put in there to see what one that's actually bad reads. But it's kind of neat to revive this old test equipment, and it is handy to have in the shop. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. And like I say, if you didn't see the original video when we pulled this stuff out of the container, click on the link below for that and go check that out.
Vine Village is a great organization that gives back to the community. Check it out. You'll see so as well. Thanks for watching.
Hi, my name is Sonnen Kirsten. We're here at the 2018 Vine Village Celebration, our major fundraiser here that helps fund programs that we run for people with developmental disabilities here in the greater Napa community. Vine Village was founded by my family and another family, each who had children with disabilities, in 1972. We depend on donations from all sorts of foundations and individuals and businesses throughout our community to help fund these programs, and this is our biggest fundraiser of the year.
You can donate by clicking the link in the video description.